Starting the stream. Hello, Aria. All right, a few things that we need to do today. Healing people. We need to be fairly careful about it. Oops, yeah, I didn't heal enough people. So currently, the guild prosperity, right? As you can see, number one. However, from my understanding, I'll sign up if I make it. Hang on. Seventh. I don't understand the fuck. Anyways, doesn't matter. This I need to be careful, all right? Because this does give you guild reputation or guild prosperity. And what happens is apparently this is getting reset, right? New season, blah blah blah. So we need to hoard off and not collect any of this. That's how serious the guild is. So we are not doing any of the what do you call it? The guild is not doing any of the raids like the guild raid. I think so, yeah. This is also why a fully like what 80 member guild only has what 30,000. I think some of them did accidentally complete it. But or there some of them are doing it. It's just not taking the reward. I'm not too sure about it. They weren't, or am I reading too much into it? Maybe I am. But they won't notice if I complete it, right? Let me double check with members of the guild. I mean, after all, their prosperity rank is number one, so there must be a reason. Or maybe it keeps going. I don't know. Let me double check. That's so cute. A cat. I know that's an actual person. So I do. Hello? Game? I eventually will need to free up one of these spots. Maybe I'll free up this one. Got so much stuff to buy today. And I'm broke. Technically, this does give me. Nope, not that one. This one. Increases healing of perception kill. Is that not good? Why not take this? Crit rate. Healing over time effect. Shares 30% damage taken by the. Oh, if it's like planning for the worst, as if they are gonna fall. They haven't replied, bruh. And on top of that, since how do I have so many innerways? Well, I did sacrifice. Remember when I used to be dual blades and rope dart? Right. I did just reset all of them like this and this, where tier 5. And I just literally sacrificed them here, like reset them and exchange them, all of them, for to try to get more sword morphs. And these, or not really these, but mostly for sword morph. There was that one time it was on a Friday and GVG was Saturday, literally the next day, right? And I didn't have enough of the book plates, so I just reset them and managed to get my tier 6 of 4 sword morph. So had I not gone for sword morph, because for GVG, then I would have assumably maxed out all of rope dart stuff and dual blades. I would have had this, right? I would not have all of this. This probably would have gone to a healer build. But in all of it just for this. Do I regret it? No. What? A glitch? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about it? I was doing the exchange. I have 400 change. I didn't know what happened. It all disappeared. Ooh. Hmm. I guess people are doing it. How would it? Hmm. Maybe you automatically bought it, or yeah, in a way, it doesn't disappear so suddenly. I can't think of an actual scenario that would happen. Is it really hard? Yeah. I can't think. I probably should work on my gear first, because I am going to be helping out on the raid. Yeah, it's weird because if you're here, in a ways, exchange. The only scenario is you accidentally obtained, and without locking them in, it just automatically exchanged it. Maybe you just accidental like fat fingered it, which does happen sometimes. I would not be surprised. But yes, unfortunate though. This is what I'm looking for. Money. Really need to. No, I don't have one. Fine, I will change it into Ivory Bloom, even though I don't really want to. But bruh, could not get any worse. Guild parties at 8 today. Later on, when I don't know, it's depending on what time Metal Wolf's back. Again, the cohort thing just takes 5 seconds. I got 3 ready. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, but I need to save my energy for Thursday. Right? Hang on. Another fully recharged in 41 hours. 24, 48. Yeah. 2 days. So I can't use any today. Boo. Today is going to be a pretty uneventful day, huh? Yeah, they are all leaving it to May 1st. That seems wrong in so many ways. So let's see. I can't do the energy. I can't do the action. I actually don't know what raid we're doing in a bit. It's probably a bad thing, but it doesn't matter. As long as mainly I don't collect it. Yeah, it's 30 right there. Hello, Metal Wolf. Ooh. I see you. I see you. Don't know if this is original, but hello, Metal Wolf. So my guild is literally since the what? It's coming out on April 30th. Just confirmed it in chat. We are not collecting the any of this because as you can see the guild wide is prosperity is pretty high. I'm even afraid to collect this now. I don't think it shouldn't affect it, but yeah, I'm not gonna take the chance. I forgot the actual rewards. So there's not much content today. As I said, I don't even know what raid they are gonna be doing it in a bit, but no, always happy to help. They want me as a healer, so. Oh, Metal Wolf. But if it's Monday right now, then I think we could do Oath. I can't do it right now because I'm actually in their team right now. Like I can complete the things, right? But I just can't collect the actual event here. Like I cannot click on any of them. I understand like there might be like sometimes some people already fat fingered it on and should posted it on Discord or the guild Discord, but no way. Is this another code? Yo, yo, I need money. I'll post it in Discord chat. Interways, 20K cash. Dev talk. Oh, okay. I love how my team members are like 2, 2, 2. So, pretty much just other than Oath today, we have Cohort. Wait, Oath is the same thing. We have Oath, weeklies, or dailies. Go ahead for Arena first because after this, like in 20 minutes, we have Party, and after that, Raid. So, in about 1.5 hours, latest. I actually don't know what raid actually needs 3 healers. They specifically asked me to, like, if I was a healer. I just go full healer. There's really not much to do. I'm probably gonna just be playing Landlord after this. After guild stuff and then cohort stuff. And that's pretty much it. Like, I was hanging out in Robert's stream this afternoon, and he even said it himself, like, as well. Well, he switched to Path of Exile. You guys see what I'm saying? This is 4 fingers and a thumb holding a cigarette. Also. Hello, Vibe. How you doing? It has been a while. Few updates. As you can see, I am currently in a new guild. So, and I just joined last week. So, few things, still trying to get their vibe and see. Yeah, new guild. They did end up getting 7th. My previous guild. Long story short, internal drama. Although I was not part of it, it did lead us to not be able to get 30 people for GVG. And don't get me wrong, they are all great people. However, from my standpoint, I do like to do the GVG over the weekends. In a sense, it is content, right? From a streamer perspective. So I found myself a new guild. Yeah, and to be fair, I understand from both sides, but they weren't able to resolve it themselves. And honestly, like the core members of the GVG side had left, went their separate ways. Some went with others, some just found themselves a new guild. It is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? So right now, you know, still trying to settle in. I am only apprentice here, and don't get me wrong. Like, if you talk about GVG, right? Like this was my previous guild. They only have one win because after that week they had conflict, and then last week they didn't even play for the league match. This one's my new guild, but prosperity wise, they are pretty high, you know. And it's gotten to a point where like there's the what? The version is up like since there's an update April 30th, right? So here they're specifically saying to not take any of these or complete them or actually like take the rewards because that does affect the prosperity. Yes, I'm happy, but you know, it still depends, right? If you find yourself in a new guild and you don't like being in the guild, maybe it's not the right fit for you. But so far, these guys are pretty cool and pretty chill. I did see their GVG performance over the weekend. I did see it on Saturday and I did stream it on Sunday. And their method is pretty much like they have their own strategy, which is different from my previous guild. And their commanding format is just one person, right? Maybe a second person to respond, but one person literally commanding everything, which is worlds apart from my previous guild. However, there are pros and cons. Yes, they are a Chinese guild because I mean, I would love to join an English guild, right? People are speaking English. Better for you guys to listen in to the comms. However, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be playing on like 200, 300 ping, right? And content ones, you guys will just see me like every button that I press is going to take so much longer and I can't react. Deflecting will take harder, stuff like that. So, you know, I have to choose one or the other. So far, there isn't a top ranked guild within my ping that's English speaking. And like what they had was, for example, wind wall, right? Where the healers, when they are trying to prevent the tree from going back, like they, since it's one person calling the shots, they have, what like literally who goes first, who goes second, literally can stall out everything and order things properly, right? So there won't be overlapping of wind walls. There won't be a miscommunication. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna not go? Who's gonna try to stay alive and go in when they're supposed to? However, the cons of having such communication strategy is there are harder. It's harder to do some micro plays. For example, focus firing, right? If one person's telling the rest like 29 people to focus one person, they might have to look for the person, look for the name, and maybe they'll get on, but that's unnecessary chatter while the commander themselves are dealing with a situation in front of them as well. So yeah, no, there won't be times where like the tank is sucking everyone in and like all the shameless sword like literally piles their damage onto that sucked up group, right? And don't get me wrong, that combination is pretty deadly, but it takes coordination because that skill is only available like for a bit. And if you're not charged up with your shameless sword by the time they are sucking in or the tank is using their skill, you're probably going to miss out on the opportunity. And especially in team fights, focus firing is very important. You know. But right now, we are just, you know, getting ready for 8 p.m. Type A time for Guild Party, and apparently this group of raiders are going for a raid. I don't know which one, but originally they had, including me, 3 healers. I don't know which kind of group actually needs specifically 3 healers. Yeah, I mean, I used to play dual blades, right? Dual blades rope dart, but it's GVG, so I switched to shameless sworded myself as well. I can lock down one person with dual blades, but I'm gonna get piled on by everyone else. And it's just the amount of damage is just too much of a difference to not go for it. But nowadays, since my previous guild, they were short on healers, so I did start to change over to healers, to a healing build. Although my inner way is just kind of lacking. It's only T3 right now. But we're getting our way there. My gear's not tuned yet as well. It's only like some of them are. Right, this is done. This is done. The rest I just filled up because they needed me as a healer. Overall points in healer? As a healer... Hang on, let's develop. It's only a 2.68. The highest possible value I have. What kind of... It's not... Probably there are better ones I can inch out a bit more. As DPS, I got 2.74. And see, the problem with giveaway... How do you do a giveaway? I mean, the best thing I can give away is like probably a monthly pass. You know, because if it's like appearances, some of you might like it, some of you might not. So, like if I choose a specific one, yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. It's a meh. And some outfits, like the gotcha outfits, are obviously better in general. That is, but maybe one day I will. I can say this right now, right? If I do get affiliate on Twitch, hey, well, I did promise the first thing I was gonna do is create a hydrate button. The second thing I would do is do a giveaway. Sure, Eh, a celebration. All right, guild party in 1 minute. I guess we're not doing the party. Sure. They aren't attending? Okay, fine. It's understandable. But like vibe, you see that's exactly the problem. You know, maybe the best thing I could do is like within like a 2500, you know, pearl skin I can gift you guys for like giveaway. Yeah, really, you just need two healers for this. I guess I can claim, right? Yeah, honestly, like sometimes even one healer is enough. Especially the damage they are outputting. Yeah. They literally stood on top of each other for when it was continuous like damage. Huh. The loading is a bit slower. Oh well.
救韩林。
当寇京城，破敌。
We have 1 revives left. No, I don't, actually. Because I am saving all of my pearls for my weapon, my shameless sword. Let me show you in a bit. So since my dual blades is red, right? I am also going for the fiery red. I forgot what fiery something. The red one for my shameless sword. So yeah. Oh wait, we're doing it again? Okay. Hang on, I will show you after this.
唐齐不倒，韩熙君不退。以云为镜，发不老。当寇京城，破敌。我难躲。你就只有这点本事？以路为心。
You didn't see that.
血不伤。弱水行善。千金之翼。弱水行善。
No one saw that. There's definitely not a VOD. It's all good though. Yeah, guild party's already over. It's fine. But as you can see, this is one that's already done, right? I have it as red. and didn't think about it too much. Just Supreme Oneness or Red Brocade, Flying Light, sure. But what I do have is for this Flying Fire. That's the name, right? The last part is to get the red for the color Flying Fire here. So that's what I'm pretty much saving all of it for. Yes, if I had unlimited money or cash, pearl beads, yeah, I would be rolling this right now. But no, you know, I did just spend quite a bit yesterday in celebration of Robert rating my stream and providing a bit of entertainment for his viewers. As such, I did that. But today is pretty much just saving up for or preparing ourselves for the April 30th, right? Which is this Thursday, and I'm even thinking about like doing a 12-hour stream on Thursday to go through all of the content. And me, I'm happy to, I like playing the dual blades because I think the dual blades are badass. On top of the PvP aspect that I don't use as much, I could do more, but these blades are pretty badass themselves, right? And the red kind of goes in with this part as well. So overall, I think again, still pretty badass like outfit design. There's gold, the white, and the dash of red. Goes well together. So what I'm missing is, the Shameless Sword. And if you want to take a look, the full Shameless Sword, what it looks like when it's done. Is this. Right. There's this one that I know True Person uses. I do have the sunlight part, but if I did read on a post that you do get the flying fire if all the rest are flying fire. But whether or not it changes or not, I think it's fine because even with the sunlight part, it's still pretty badass. So imagine this onto this like you know, onto this outfit. I think goes well together. Speaking of gacha skins, bro, I will never get enough on flaming about this gacha skin. There's only one part. Again, I said this yesterday. There's only one part, and that's this thing that flows out, which is pretty cool, but it's meh at best. But this, the rest, like, I know it's based off the other character, the final boss, but like freaking cobwebs, come on. I'd say of the two, which one's worse? Probably the cobwebs. Again, you'll never find myself going for the hair. Since I'm going for although a healer. Let's take a look. Yeah, but this is red black. It's not gold. It's too colorful. It's weird skins the spider webs from the ground. Like this might fit the outfit, but I'm not. I don't see myself going for any of this anytime soon. Right? I'm not even done with my second weapon. If anything, I know you were talking about this. This is all right. If I were to go for one, I'd probably go for this Moon Gazer. All right, that's a bit loud. My bad. Yeah, and this mount doesn't really fit my outfit, so it's not a bad amount. But I think costing 2 harmonic cores is a bit much. Oh yeah, Arya, are you online? We can literally. Hello, FPS. Sorry, man. I just saw your message. Let's see if Arya's online because they haven't respond. The guild hasn't responded. Arya, would you like to come on? Oh, she's busy, unfortunately. I did see the go one just now. It's all good though. Work comes first, right? Let's give it a try. I think I already did the 431, but well, it doesn't hurt to double check. I haven't. I know I just did the go one. Already got that. I should have gone the April 2nd one as well. Yep. Yeah, Metal Wolf said the go one was from Dev Talk yesterday. Sure. Spell out right after this. I mean, as soon as my thing would load, no. Congrats, Manol. Maybe in the future I will build a series for the arena, climbing and learning the specifics of 1v1. It'll become a series, get better. But no, Bella's not responding. But again, Vibe, thank you for the codes. Oh, she's free. Nice. Let's make sure everyone's in first before we claim it. And there we go. We're done. Medals. Yeah. Intimacy done. Partnership done. Sworn done. Just like that. Oops. I left the room. I usually max out the leisure gameplay side because the amount of a landlord I play. Nine more times. Eight. 日本語ちょっとできますよ。でもそんなにペラペラではないんですけど。Seven. Six. Why do you ask? 那中文也可以啊。Five. Oh, I see. Yeah. But out of everything, my English is still my best. 4. I'm currently based in Taipei. 3. No problem. No problem. What build do you play? 2. Alright. What? You don't know what you're doing? All right. Let me see how I can help. Both of us are drunk. I can't control my character. All right. This is one last one I need to do, and let me see how I can help you. There we go. We are done with leisure activities. We farmed too hard and too quickly that we got drunk. Do you think it's because what? The gear part that it's hard to figure out, or the tuning? Or do you have any questions? I'm more than happy to help answer for you. And yes, looking back at your questions, yes, I do have a guild. I did just join a new one last week. Yeah. We did end up 7th on the highest league. But out of curiosity, have you been enjoying the game so far? I wouldn't say I am like a complete expert on the minor, very tiny details, but as a general Q&A, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident I can answer it. And if not, there are also other viewers in chat that should be able to help you out as well. Yeah, in the highest league. You love the story so far? Yeah, bro, it's amazing. Like, even the NPCs, the stall owners that you need to build up relationship with to get inner ways boxes, like they have background stories as well, right? And if you really want to spend time, they are AI chat bots as well that you can chat with their like the background story that they have. Which region? Then out of curiosity, like which region have you gotten so far? Okay. See, the best part about this, right, Aja, is it okay if I just call you Aja or AJ? Maybe AJ? How's AJ? But that's kind of part of the game, right? Yes, there is the main storyline of yes, there is the main story of like, you start off here, you go down through this area there. Again, I don't know which spot specifically you are at. So, no spoilers. Prevent to not no spoil the story for you since you love the story. So, with avoiding that, I'm sure this is like the overall map, right? There's the Qinghe region, the Kaifeng region, and after that, you will get a Heshi region. Is this a large map? And in actuality, on April 30th, there will be another new part of this map. Is right over here, right? Hershey is divided into 3 islands, pretty large islands, by the way. One is the sand. The other is like watery, flowy mountain. No, not mountains, but floating islands. And there will be a third one on April 30th. I tried unlocking my entire map because my friends got shocked that I only had Qinghas unlocked, so now I progressed to Kaifeng. No worries, AJ. Like, I think the best part about this is you play how you want to play this game, right? And there's so much stuff to do. In the beginning, you might feel a bit like overwhelmed, but don't worry. Take your time, all right? This is, if you think of it as like the entire piece of pie, right? It's 100%. There's only so much. Take your time, take like eating the pie because like if you think of the pie as how much content there is to this game, right? Oh, yes, I do have to say before if you do have time, you don't feel like doing the main quests yet because you're being overwhelmed with the story or you just want to take a break, go get your oddities. By the way, the oddities, there's Qinghe version where you have to turn into this guy right here, right? And you try to max that out. And after that, there's oddity collection for Kaifeng area as well. And you turn them in here. Need to max that out. And I hate to break it to you, but there's also one in Hoshi as well. And you need to max that out. They are all separate. Okay. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yes, you do need to collect them. But once it's definitely worth it. All right. Especially when you're getting to end game stuff, it is definitely worth collecting it. To like I have all of Qinghe and Kaifeng done. I can show you. But Hoshi there is up to what? I don't think I have Hoshi maxed out. Do I? I think I do. Anyways, here, let me go to this one first. My guildmates are nice and they said they'll help me progress. I think in general, the people that you meet in this game are pretty nice. In general, all right? I'm speaking in general. So far, the people I've met have been amazing. Whether it's not just in game or my viewers, they also play as well, right?
天也道，地也道，满是
Depends on like I am in the Asian and Chinese region, right? And there are also maybe I have heard like some of the foreign guilds. I've heard of Juiced, but I don't remember the other names as right now. Regardless, for example, here, all of this is maxed out. This is for the Qinghe region. Before you start going farming for like gear and stuff, again, I suggest you go get all of the oddities done because some of the oddities give you extra percentage chance, like 20% chance of obtaining additional piece of gear, right? Which is when you need a lot of gear to, you know, for example, here, right? So as you can see, no, this is not good for demonstration. Let's go healer. You see how like all of this is recommended stats, right? And once you tune it to for example, actually, you know what? Let's do one right now. All right, I got a few pieces of. Did I hit the wrong button? No, actually, I didn't. All right, scared me for a sec. All right, let's go here. Right. First one is to like power, right? And okay, so in order to get your next attunement, right, you need to add materials to it to unlock it, which also costs coins, by the way. Okay, fortunate. By the way, usually you're supposed to try to go for gold. Gold is the best one. There's blue and green as well, which are worse ones, but in general, you go for purples. You get the materials like this stuff is recycled from other gear that I don't need. Right. And let me. All right, here's a perfect example. See, here's a max bamboo attack, which I don't need as a healer, right? Because as a healer, I go for silk bind. You get materials from. There are some materials you can buy, like this gold stuff, which guarantees this to be gold. But in general, like all of this is from recycled other gear. Level 86, by the way. And on top of that, for 86 gear, you can only use 86 gear to attune or add said EXP for other 86 gear. So your let's say 40 level 40 gear can't be used for 86 gear. And as I was saying, like here, these two are recommended, right? It's good for healers. But here, bamboo attack. Well, one, I don't use bamboo attack since I'm a silk bind for healers. Well, I'm sorry, you can't really undo this. This is there for good, right? I'm gonna max this out to show him. And then there's another material that you need here, attunement stone, right? And after all of this is filled, you do get a choice of one of them to reroll, right? But this costs another like kind of material, and there's a limit of how much you can get of this material. So in general, for example, this is bad for me. And there's nothing else I can do for this since I can only reroll one, and out of the five, like even though out of the five, I got three of them that I want. You don't get to choose. This is all random, right? Out of the five, I can reroll one. So at best, this is only 4 out of 5. And as such, I'm sorry, this gear, although it's maxed out with attunements, it's not the ones I want. So all you can do is recycle, and you get materials for that, which you can use for other gear attunement.
漫山孤坟草没了，日也到，月也到，是非黑白。
Hey, thank you for the follow.
生也到，
So this is where you can like,
死也到，
since this is pure random,
人死了，
so you can obviously understand why you need to be able to farm.
几多
Bruh.
痴心情断
Oh wait, you're annoying. So you can obviously, no problem. More than happy to help. So you can obviously kind of see, how much re-rolling of more parts of gear that you need to get, and with the oddities, this like, you get a 20% increase. Well, when you're farming a lot, that 20% really adds up. You might think it's just one piece of gear for now, one extra piece, but think of it like I've consumed a lot of energy to get so much more lower tier gear. I would say, if a flat out answer is no. Right? Because aside from, well, I would say level up and get oddities. Because aside from like getting pieces of gear, right? As you can see, what's also here is, well, one, basic physical attack increase, right? So that's going to help you when you fight against bosses or monsters. And there's damage reduction. There's extra gold from monsters or outposts. Maybe you need more endurance when you're fighting against a boss, more HP, stuff like that. And they do help you overall, right? And as such, there's one for like these buffs, the max HP. They stick with your character, whether that's here in Kaifeng, Qinghe, or Heshi. All of them add up all together. For Sen versus no, and yeah, last one, Hoshi. Last region is grass. The first Hoshi region is sand. Next one, the second one, the floating islands, is snow. The last one is grass. But again, take your time. It is not a rush, right? Because what if you consume the content, or as I said, the pie early? Well, you're gonna run into problems of like you don't know what to do. No problem. More than happy to help. But and as you know, you might have experienced, this game is, I don't think anyone would say that this game is pay to win. There are obviously a lot of gacha games where, oh, you can get a better sword if you pay, like buy one off the black market, or trade with someone, stuff like that. No, this game is not pay to win. I don't think out of 100 people, at best, maybe 1% would say. I think if you were to only spend money, Battle Pass is the only part I would say helps, right? Spending money through for Battle Pass is the only place where you can get let's say better, like an edge over others, because aside from that, any other like spending is, for example, as you can see my outfit, right? It's cool. However, right, it doesn't give me any extra attack values. It doesn't give me extra defense. It is purely cosmetic. And here, like even my dual blades, which are pretty badass, and not gonna lie, right? Like these dual blades, they look sick. Oh, I'm sorry. It's purely cosmetic. Right? Let me do the stupid spending for you. Right? How about that? And if you really want to go down to percentage, come on. Probability details, right? The legendary reward. Hello? The best one, right? 0.83%. Yeah, 0.83. Please don't. AJ, like, please don't. The only thing I would recommend to people if they're willing to spend a bit of money is the battle pass, right? Aside from that, don't spend any money. And only spend what you're able to afford. Aside from that, again, there are a lot of things that you you can spend on that's much better than this. And yes, it does give, as Vibe said, gives different character styles, but at the end of the day, the original topic was like pay to win. And so yeah, AJ, let me do the stupid spending for you. All right. And to be fair, just on this sword, I did see a video of, yeah, check out Metal Wolf sword. It is pretty cool too. See the sword? Yeah. I did see a content creator when they spent on their sword, right? They did spend 2K USD. I was a bit fortunate. Mine only costed around 700 bucks just for the dual blades, by the way. Yes, just for the dual blades. Not counting this white outfit, not counting this background circle. The background circle is from another outfit. The bird here is from another. Oh, it's not. The bird's not a set. It's just another from Gotcha. So I kind of did max things out, but again, I did. I did. I do like the outfit, right? It does make me happy. And it's gotten to a point where because of all of this, you know, other I'm flexing, bruh. I wouldn't say flexing. It's just sharing, right? But this with because when things started out, right, I planned kind of like in general this outfit overall. So like looking at other outfits, I'm like, man, don't really want it because I still think mine overall is better. Like I said, want cobwebs? And on Thursday, like April 30th, when the new content is out, there are gonna be more skins that's available. So, by the way, like the weapon, right? There's one for umbrella, the fan, the sword, right? Each of these have their own. Oh, now, AJ, I don't dare to go calculate that. Don't forget, I'm not making money from any of the content I'm creating. So I don't want to calculate that number. And that's why I'm still eating instant noodles every night. So I really appreciate AJ you hitting that follow button. Nah. But see, if you talk about ads, that kind of goes into a different subject because, you know, the if you're really going to business side of things, then how much viewer they're gonna ask how much viewership do you have, right? And on top of that, what kind of target audience do I have? And am I willing to side with the ads that I put on here, right? Instant noodles every night, but spends a lot for sword. Nice trade off. Living the dream. Living the dream. All right, later. Because right now, Metal Wolf and I are just doing an objective for the guild here on the event. The co op. Oh, we're done with co op. Is to spend 20 minutes in co op. Definitely not pay to win. Only payable is cosmetics. There's no thing that we can get advantage. Yeah, again, we talked about this. No problem, AJ. More than happy to. I got caught up with explaining about everything, but it's fine. Again, we've been over this. The only advantage that you can use for to consider pay to win is the battle pass, which is the pillow pill that you can get. The pillow pill gives you like the chance of getting more gear. Oh, thank you, Vibe. I'm happy to hear that. Right? The pillow pill gives you the chance of getting more gear. Is that gear gonna be useful? About 80% of the time, no. So that's why the oddities are so important, that you get more chances for getting more gear. And for those of you that are on like maxed out or playing end game stuff like Metal Wolf and I, don't forget new what there's gonna be new content on April 30th. So that's a Thursday. So start saving your energy such that it will be maxed by the time you Thursday. If there's new stuff you want to farm or new outpost, etc., etc. Oh yeah, I still have my Path of Trials to do. Now we can do that later. And yesterday, AJ, like stuff like the weapon, right? Now this is the most expensive part of. Well, obviously there's the boat, but that's an outlier, right? Um, AJ, I know you're cooking right now, so feel free to just listen in. Yes, there's one item in the game that's hands down the most expensive thing, and that's the boat. All right. If confirmed, if you don't get lucky and it's 100% you want to get the boat, it's gonna cost 50,000 US dollars. I made a promise that I will never get the boat. I don't have that kind of money. Yes, confirmed. You need 50,000 US dollars to get the boat. That is the most expensive thing in this game. Excuse me, that's me. That's me. No worries. On top of that, in the future, there's going to be another boat that cost 100,000 US dollars. That's the baller status. All right, that's I'm a pleb compared to them. Bro, you can't even. I'm sure there are houses in the U.S. that only cost 50K, or maybe apartment, right? But no, they would. If you ever see this Blessing Voyage right here, right, that means someone that has a boat is on the boat. Let's go take a look at it. What can you do on the boat? Oh. Hit play music. You can sit on a bench. You could play wrestling. You can play Master's Rise from flat ground. You could shoot arrows, the archery game. You can play Mahjong or Landlord. You can do fishing. Everything that you can do already on land, you can do on boat. And the best part is, who profits from this boat? Those that come on the boat. That's it. The boat owner doesn't profit from it. I mean, he does get the outfit, which I can show you. Like, I can try on his outfit. Yeah, you get this. And you get this. Yeah, that exploding thing. You get that effect. It's lagging behind because the ship is moving forward. This effect. Are they actually doing the fishing? No way. Yeah, this is all you can do on the boat. That's it. So much for 50K. I thought this was all maxed out. Oh well. I do need to create a. The guild does have like an overall outfit that's like this, so I'm gonna keep a spot for it. Oh, starts Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, that's 2 days. For me, it's yeah. It says in 40 hours. If any extra on Wednesday, I could spend a bit, but still, it's fine. But yes, I know you're cooking. So, aside from the boat that you just saw, this is the most expensive part you can spend in the game for cosmetics. One more. Because after you get the weapon skin, right? Okay, you got the basic weapon skin. I'm sorry. But after that, to make it into this cool thing, oh, fiery, glowy part, right? You're gonna have to spend even more. And the amount that you spend on this glowy part is gonna cost more than the actual basic skin. Does it give you any +2 damage? Nope. It gives you like plus 200 points in aura, but that's about it. And for the events, just take your time. There's no need to rush on anything. Like this Know Your Jianghu kind of gives you a guide. This kind of gives you a guide. Most of them are just, just try to complete the objectives that they have out for you one by one. And that's pretty much a general sense of what you can do. But yes, going back to you specifically, try to get to level 90 and get claim oddities. But most importantly, have fun, right? I wonder if the guild has anything else right now. I guess this is what I'm going to be doing now. Game? There we go.
叫财主，
Where's the music?
不抢，
不抢，
Don't have 8, don't have J.
不翻倍， 3、
4、
7 ，Go，
K、
尖， 2、
不要，
不要，对4、
对7、
对8，
对9，
不要。对 K，
不要，
不要。顺子，
不要，
不要。对尖，
不要，
不要。对2，
不要，
不要。5，
哦，
叫财主，抢财主，抢财主。超级翻倍，
超级翻倍，
超级翻倍。飞机，不要。
不要，
3带1，不要。
不要，
对2，炸弹，
damn it.
不要，
GG's.
不要。3，
I got greedy.
6，
I got greedy. I should have played 2 3s. I wanted for
不要。6，
勾，
不要。K，
不要，
不要。
I got greedy.
王炸，
不要，
不要。对勾，
不叫，
叫财主，不抢不翻倍。超级翻倍，连队，连队，
不要，
不要。4，
6，
勾，圈，
尖，
2，不要。
小王，
大王，不要。
不要，
3带1，不要。
不要，
对圈，对 K，
不要，
对尖，不要。
不要，
10，勾，
圈，
2，不要。
不要，
2，
I lost 100K. I'm on tilt.
叫财主，
抢财主，不抢
抢财主，
不翻倍，
翻倍，
超级翻倍。
顺子，
Thank you for the follow.
不要。
But I'm currently on Shadow Blossom.
3，
7，勾，
尖，
不要。不要。
第4，
No twos?
不
第
要。对
4，
8，对尖，
对2，
There's 2. All right.
不要。
对10，
不要。对2，
不要，
不要。顺子，
不要，
不要。顺子，
不要，
不要。5，
看我！
炸弹，不要。
不要。
3 K
Hey, getting some of that money back. Not bad, not bad. How you doing, Shadow Blossom? Hopefully it's better than mine. After that 100k loss. Ugh,
叫财主，
hurts.
超级翻倍，翻倍。5
6
8 10
圈，
K 不要。
不要。
顺子，顺子，
不要。
不要，顺子，
不要。
不要。7
10
2不要。
不要。
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. I learned that.
不要。
3带1，
毁于一旦。
不要。不要。
顺子，
顺子，
Do I go for a home run?
叫财主，
抢财主，不抢。
不抢，
超级翻倍，不翻倍。
不翻倍。
顺子，不要。
不要。
顺子，不要。
不要。
4 8
9
10 K
不要。
2不要。
不要。
Go 2
不要。
王炸，不要。
不要。
K
I shall build back my 100k. One way or the other. Or the other.
超级翻倍。
Missing a
不
9.
翻倍。
Missing a 4.
3带1，
There's a 9.
不要。不要。
I need to watch out for the 4 and a jack.
3带1，
There's a jack.
不要。不要。
背10，
对 K 不要。
对尖，
不要。不要。
K
尖，不要。
小王，
大王，不要。
炸弹，
不要。
Nothing I can do. I said it. I need to watch out for the 4.
叫财主，抢财主，
不抢，
不抢，不翻倍，翻倍。
翻倍。
3
4
5 6
10，
圈，不要。
不要。
顺子，顺子，
不要。
不要。4
6
7 8
K
2大王，
不要。
不要。飞机， 不
Bro.
要。对9，
I'm so on tilt.
小财主，
不抢，
Straight
不抢，
3+1.
不翻倍，翻倍，
超级翻倍，飞机，
不要，不要，
4带2，
Wow, giving up,
不要，
going for perfect, huh? But even if
2，
不要，不要，
yeah,
王炸，
nothing you can do. No wonder they went for 4+2.
5，
Well done, well done.
不叫，不叫，
不叫，
Ugh.
不叫，叫财主，
不抢，
不翻倍，
不翻倍
超级翻倍，
2 2s and a 9? She.
顺子，
I don't have a straight.
不要，顺子，
顺子，
不要，王炸，
不要，
不要，3带1，
不要，
不要，尖，不叫，
What is this?
财主，
抢财主，
Oh,
抢财主，不翻倍，超级翻倍，
3 8s? Bruh. They're gonna have a
翻
bomb.
倍，
You sure?
不要，
不要，10，
You better play that.
2，
不要，
They're gonna have a bomb. Of, maybe an 8.
不要，
That's why they're hesitating.
顺子，
不要，不要，
顺子，
不要，
You go, girl. You go, girl. You're thinking about if they should smash their
王炸，
oh, rocket. There you go.
不要，
But they don't use 8s?
3
Interesting.
带1，
不要，
Oh.
不要，
Yeah, I got nothing here.
2，
不要，
不要，尖，
2，
不要，炸弹，
There's the 4s.
不要，
不要，嘿，
小财主，
抢财主，
I really need a 6
Yeah.
here.
不抢，
It's
不翻倍，
超级翻倍，
不翻倍， 3，
yeah, I really needed a 6 there.
炸弹，
不要，
There's the
不
6.
要，连队，
不要，
不要，3带1队，
不要，
3带1队，不要，
不要，
4， 10，
K，
2，不要， 要，
小王，
大王，不要，
不要，
对七，不要，
对勾，
对尖，不要，
不要，
九，十，
Yeah, my 8 and 9 was never gonna get through.
叫财主，
抢财主，
I should not be greedy. I
抢
should.
财主，
Yeah.
超级
If I got a
翻倍
7 there, it would have been amazing. It would be a home run.
不翻倍，顺子，
3 to Q. So there's no big bombs. Aside for
顺
possible
子，
不
rocket.
要，不要，
三，
七，Go，
不要，
K，大王，
不要，
不要，对 K，
不要，
对尖，炸弹，
不要，
不要，对尖，
Not doing too hot here.
不叫，不叫，
叫财主，
不翻倍，不翻倍，
超级翻倍，
Had a pair of 3s and pair of
顺子，
2s. 7 8 9 10.
不要，
No, that's gonna mess up my hand really.
顺子，
不要，
不要，对三，
对十，
不要，对勾，
对圈儿，
不要，对 K，
对尖，
不要，对二，
不要，
不要，对五，
不要，
不要，尖，
叫财主，
不抢，抢财主，
抢财主，
不翻倍，超级翻倍，
Oh, you damn.
超
Ser-
级翻倍，
4x?
顺子，
不要，不要，
3带1，
三带一，不要，
3带1，
不要，三带一，
Dang, big baller status.
不要，
不要，连队，
Yeah, with 7 cards. You got a bomb? There's a. I had a 4.
不要，对三，
对勾，
不要，对 K，
不要，
不要，对五，
炸弹，
不要，不要，
二，
I lost 6,400 because he wanted to 4x.
小财主，
抢财主，不抢，
不抢，
不翻倍，
不翻倍，
翻倍，顺子，顺子，
不要，
不要，对四，
对五，
对七，对二，
不要，
不要，顺子，
不要，
顺子，不要，
不要，
圈，不要，
K，
二，不要，
大我，
不要，不要，
3带1，
不要，不要，
3带1，
不要，不要，
对9，
对尖，不要，
不要，
Hello, Leyland. Thank you for the raid.
嘿，不要，
尖，
九啊，不要，
不要，
四，
And Kinetic, hello. As you can see, by the way, you guys missed it, but I just lost 100K playing this game.
小财主，
不抢，不抢，不翻倍，不翻倍，
I also did tell
翻倍，
Robert about your, what do you call it? Your, hang on,
不要，
hydrate button. The moment I get affiliated.
不要，
5，
八，
Hang on, let me make sure. I gotta follow your channel as well.
九，
勾，
尖，
But yeah, this used to have a 2 in front of it instead of a 1. Feels bad, man. I did see you playing PoE as
不
well.
要，
2，
不要，
All right, maybe I should focus on
大
this.
我，
不要，不要，
7，
九，
And
Yeah.
Kinetic as well.
2，
Let me follow up.
不要，不要，
对8，
对圈，不要，
对尖，
不要，不要，
9，
不要， 嘿，
2，
不要，
Please don't be a pair. Please don't. Damn it. Yeah, even if it wasn't, if it was a pair, even if I played it two, I still would have get there.
叫财主，
抢财主，
不抢，抢财主，超级翻倍，不翻倍，
翻倍，
五，
9，
Go，尖，
2，
不要，不要，
5，
七， 八，
Go，
嘿，二，
不要，
不要，
What do you got cooking? 16 times.
不要，
I actually can't play this.
九，
K，
不要，二，
炸弹，
不要，
Oh, they got big bomb.
对七，
不要，对配，
Because this goes with this. These three go with these two.
不要，
对尖，炸弹，
炸弹，
Damn.
不要，王炸，
不要，
Shit.
二，
And I'm the only guy that has a bad hand.
不要，三带一，
I lost another 52k because of...
叫财主，
抢财主，
抢财主，不抢，不翻倍，
不翻倍，
超级翻倍，
I didn't get 7, by the way.
连队，不要，
王炸，
不要，不要，
3，
六，八
10，
，Go，圈，
尖，
二，不要，
不要，
顺子，不要，
不要，
三，六，
7，
炸弹，不要，
Hydrate. All right, let me hold up. Let me drink. Bruh, I lost 150k. Off to sleep. You have a good one, all right? Thank you. Bruh, I am broke now. Bruh. The greed. This hurts. This hurts. Even though the coins is not really used for anything, but still, it does hurt. Another 50K from player on the left. Wow. I just saw the announcement in my old guild. They actually changed their name. Yeah, it's here. They changed their new name. Are they trying to rebrand themselves or? Yeah, I'm kind of salty after losing that. Well, there are a few speculations as to why they're changing their name. The first one that comes to mind is actually like rebranding themselves, right? To be honest, they did market themselves like Kinetic, since I'm sure you know pretty well. For the guild part here, Jesting Sage is the highest league in this group. There's, obviously Jester, blah blah blah, but they did market themselves as a leisure guild, right? It's just the people that joined the guild started to try harding, for GVG, because they did, manage to gather a lot of people, and as people came together, they started forming plans, strategies, and groups, jungle, coin management, etc., etc., etc. But then again, guild leader was saying that, well, we are a leisure guild, so there shouldn't be too much pressure. But at the same time, they want to win GVG. So there's a conflict of interest there. And the tryhard group was like, well, how are you going to market your guild as to trying to get to the highest league and hitting top placements if you don't try hard? But management side is like, well, we are a leisure guild. Right? So two were conflicting each other, and at the end it was like they fell apart. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. No, that's the Mirage boat. I didn't see, like, since I'm not in the management side, and I've always be willing to help out whichever role of GVG, right? It's also kind of why I became a healer now, or as working as a healer, as you can see. So if you really had to categorize me one or the other, I probably would be on the tryhard group. But, I just went along what the general decision was. and they needed help, more healers or more wind walls, and then I did that, right? Start building towards that side instead of what, just purely shameless sword. In the beginning, I was dual blades and rope dart, which obviously probably isn't the best for GVG, but they needed more damage. Switch to shameless sword. They needed more healer. Now I'm a healer as well. Honestly, I need gear, not weapons. And yeah, today, since I'm saving up my energy as well, actually I can do this. And I just don't collect, that's all. You know, also kinetic, because my guild, like, they're really ranking up. They want to do a high ranking for the prosperity, so even the event stuff I cannot collect right now. I don't want to accidentally collect it. And the garrison, like, where you send the stuff for in the guild base. Yeah, like this cargo delivery. Yeah, we're not doing that as well. We're waiting for when April 30th new stuff comes out, and everyone's gonna do it all together. For now, I can do this. I just need to make sure I don't collect. And it seems like the guild can use a bit more healers, but in this current guild. I can see for rebrand, but also these are mainly. Yeah, I I think they could have both, but maybe people just felt a bit pressurized. They wanted to try again. Wait, what? Not next? Oh well. And also, like, the thing happened right away, like within what? Exploding within like one afternoon. So it was like by the time I got to the Discord channel and read what the drama was about, those guys already left the guild. Yeah, I'll play with them. Like, I think as being, I mean, it's not guaranteed all they are all 18 plus, but they should be. But, you know, when you're heated, you should learn to, you know, at least calm things down before you make any rash decisions, right? But it already happened, so oh well. And I did see in chat, like, wait, what? I did see in the Discord chat, like, the guild leader tried to calm them down. But, like, you know, it literally said, you know, it seems like you are heated right now. Maybe you should calm down first. But see, the problem with We actually need to kill this. Yes, I am currently living in Taiwan. And that's also why it's better for me to go to Chinese guilds. Because if I go to other English-speaking guilds, right? The ping is going to be horrible. Especially in GVG. But that's also why I was able to, you know, do the Chinese translation for Robert. I also need to do the second boss, by the way. I guess I'll just find another team myself. Let me get the play dead button ready. Oh, you can actually cook here? Sheet. I didn't know that. Only 10 to 20, bro. But yeah, I before Where Winds Meet, I usually did play Japanese mahjong, and met a good portion of my viewers from Beach Mahjong or Japanese Mahjong. Actually, I used to play Mahjong Soul first. Bruh. Bro, why me? Boo. There we go. And no, not gonna claim. Keep my energy for this Thursday. And yes, I have decided this Thursday we'll do a 12-hour live stream to make sure I complete all of the content for Where Winds Meet. It's either 12 hours or when I finish all of the content, right? There's going to be, on top of that, the guild is going to be busy with the guild raid, the new one that's coming out. There's going to be all the lost chapters, the campaign stuff. There's all of the guild. I'm sure there's going to be mission events that we need to do. So, yes. Either it's a 12-hour or when I finish all of the content on Thursday. And the reason why I'm also willing to do it on a Thursday, not Friday, is because here in Taiwan, May 1st is Labor Day. So I have a day off from work. So use it to my advantage, right? Gonna be streaming from 7 p.m. Taipei time on Thursday, but before that, I will stream Leech City on Wednesday as well. So Wednesday 7 p.m. Taipei time, Thursday 7 p.m. Taipei time as well. Doing a 12-hour stream on Thursday, the longest I've ever done. So we'll see how that goes, right? But with that being said, again, thank you guys for tuning into a live stream. Please don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button on down below. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, hit that bell notification. And if you're on Twitch, please don't forget to hit that follow button as well. Again, met a bunch of lovely new viewers today and recurring viewers. Kinetic, Leyland, AJ, Shadow. Nice meeting you guys. Or obviously Layla and Kinetics. Nice seeing you guys again. And definitely can't forget about Arya. Metal Wolf, of course. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. And by the way, tomorrow, although I'm not going to be streaming, will make a video. I think it's going to be funny. Elin? Leyland? Oh, Leyland. It's Elin. But it's L. Oh, it's I? A capital I? My B. Elin? Shit. And she never corrected me. But thank you for letting me know. Oh, he. Bruh. Oops. Cut that from the VOD, please. But again, thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. Here, how about this? Elin, I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Please forgive me. And the rest of you, please don't forget to hit that follow, like, comment, and subscribe button down below. Appreciate it very, very much. Absolutely shameless. No problem. Without dragging this any further, you know, I sometimes do drag this on my outro forever, but yeah, trying to stop that myself. I will be seeing you guys Wednesday. Peace. You guys have a good one, all right? Bye.